Headway is an organisation that helps people with brain injuries, either by accident or by birth. That's a national organisation, and Headway Bradford is a branch of that main organisation. I became involved when I was a former councillor in helping one of my constituents came to me, and we got a petition up to help people, because people in Bradford needed help, both for people who would have their brain injury and the people who have to care for them. The people who care for them get a changed person. If you've had a brain injury, you're a changed person, and your partner or your wife or your husband or whatever will be totally different after a brain injury. These people need caring for, and I did that, and I got two nurses set up in St Luke's Hospital at Bradford to help these people.
Is there any John, there's a lot of shops.
People enjoy being with other people who've had a brain injury, so they can sympathise with that. They can talk to other people having the same sort of problems, and the carers who are caring for these people who are talking with these people as well. So it's a joint thing where they get help by talking to other people.
The group itself, the support they gave me over the phone initially, and then invited it to the meetings, and it was so nice to be able to talk to people, to explain how you felt, because it's a very scary experience when you first get sort of faced with looking after somebody who's got a major brain injury, and he had all sorts of other sort of health issues as well. And I came to the meetings and people rang me up and supported me, and it's a very scary place when you come out and you think there's nobody cares and nobody knows what you're going through, and this group has helped me so much, and they keep sending me little letters, and it's just nice to know that people are thinking about you.
Well, I used to be a support worker. I used to work in learning disabilities, and I was on my way to work and I slipped on some ice, black ice. It cut my forehead and I lost my memory for 5 months, and I ended up in 4 different hospitals, and then I stayed in hospital for about 6 months, got out, went straight back to work against my doctor's advice. And then I just try to carry on as normal, but you can't. If you have a brain injury, it's really hard to carry on like you used to be. So I came to Headway, and they gave me a bit of information and support that I needed. You've got to keep confidence, you've got to keep assertive, and above all, still be the same person you were. And that what I mean is you have to be polite. You can't keep taking your anger out on people, because you feel a lot of anger when you have a brain injury, and you have to deal with that, and that's how it's helping.
When people go into Bradford, having had a brain injury, there was nothing to guide them as to where to go or what to do. So we designed a book that would be given to them and tell them all about Headway, all about the benefits, all about the places to go, all about the different groups, and everything about all the implications of Headway, of a brain injury. It's a really good book that tells them exactly what they need to know, having had a brain injury, for both them and the carers.
Well, my name is Stephen Butlin. I had a motorbike accident in 1997 where I come off the motorbike and hit a fence post without my helmet on. Did some rather cranial damage to my head by ripping a 4-inch hole out of my skull. As I know, you go back to being a child again, even though I was 37. And I spent 14 years trying to walk again. Learning how to talk, walk, hold a knife and fork. Everything basically, from being a child to being a 37 adult again. Tell me how much? That's all right, man? If it hadn't been for Headway, I'd been sat at home festering. Just sat at home watching telly all day. I've got these group meetings. I go all over the country to meetings. It's absolutely, I've got a load of members we have here for Headway, and they're all my family. I class them as my family.
We once had a group just in Shipley. Now we've got one in Bradford St George's Hall, because that's more convenient for people in some parts of Bradford. And now we're going to form a group in Keighley. in May to help the people in that part of Bradford. We're expanding more in Bradford than in any other group around in Yorkshire. So it's really good that we're doing this. If this group didn't exist, then a lot of people wouldn't hardly go out of the house, wouldn't meet with other people, and here they are meeting with other people and doing things, getting involved with things. We have them involved in various parts of the group. Some people, this group and the groups that we have in the three areas are really life-changing.